inside. Actually, I'm just being told one final interview. Is that right? Where is Paul Pompa here?
Come on in, Paul.
Ambushed by the gentleman who started the whole deal here with Big Brown. Can you move in?
Come in the middle here.
We'll make room for you.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for joining us, Paul. Good to meet you. Jeff Siegel.
Congratulations.
I want to congratulate you.
Here we go.
No, listen.
Go away, let him talk. Let him talk.
You were the first one out of everybody that believed in our horse. After the March 5th allowance race, you said he was the best 3-year-old in the country, and you never wavered. There's only 2 other people, and I'm not going to mention them right now, that jumped on your bandwagon. That's Watchmaker, and that's a guy from the Daily News named Vic Siegel. But I want to congratulate you. You're doing your job good.
Oh, yeah, thanks. I appreciate it.
But you stuck by us, and I thank you very much.
Greatness is not hard to find. And when it hits you right in the face, it's pretty obvious.
Well, no, I know you've owned some horses, and you've had, you're an owner. You know what it's about. But no, you impressed us right from the beginning. You saw something in our horse, and it's very hard. With the injuries, anything could happen. But he's very special to us.
He's a very, very exciting horse. I mean, we were talking about his ability to accelerate, his ability to give certain moves. He's so light on his feet for a big, strong, impressive athlete that I think that's what makes him so great.
Well,
you agree?
We were gonna run him on the dirt at Saratoga, but we didn't want to sprint him. They run those baby races, they sprint. So we put him on the grass because we know he had a little grass pedigree. We wanted the added distance, and he freaked. And then I made the deal with IEAH, which I'm very happy I did. And then Rick Dutrow got him, and he just keeps winning and winning and winning.
Can I ask you a question? The race that he won in early March at Gulfstream, his first race as a 3-year-old, was an off-the-turf race. If that race had stayed on the grass, he would have been 2 for 2 on the grass. Was there any thought about maybe even making him a Derby colt if that race had stayed on the grass? Would you have known he'd be this good on the dirt?
I think it was fate. I don't think there would have been enough time between March 5th and March 29th, the Florida Derby, to get him to the dirt in that period of time. I think that we just seized the opportunity, and like I said, Rick did a great job. I mean, the horse didn't go to the track the whole month of January, and you see the kind of ability he has, and he's only got, 5 lifetime races?
That's it.
Mentally, emotionally, what's this next 3 weeks going to be like for you in between the Preakness Stakes and the Belmont, and obviously a chance to make history and end a drought that goes back 3 decades without a Triple Crown winner?
Well, it's been emotionally draining so far.
Do you have anything left?
Yeah, I think I could suck it up, but go
ahead.
But we're excited, and there's a lot of people behind us, and there's a lot of good karma with the UPS connection and my company and IEH, and he's become the people's horse right now, and and we're just riding the wave. He's got 1,000 people on his back.
He really does, and he's been so impressive, and it's amazing. Horses that win the Derby, even though they win the Preakness, normally they have to blow hard. They come back after the race looking like they were just in a war, in a 12-round heavyweight fight. Does it surprise you at this point how easily he does everything and makes top-class 3-year-olds, quite frankly, look rather common?
That's what's amazing about him. He comes back, he doesn't even work up a sweat. He's just real cool. I mean, they were washing him down in the back. He doesn't turn a hair. In the saddling area at the Kentucky Derby, they had a problem with, I think, Recapture the Glory, and he was in the tunnel, and people were yelling, "Hey, Big Brown, Big Brown!" They were screaming at him. He didn't turn a hair. He's like a real cool horse. He's a rock star right now.
Yes, he is.
That he is, and so are you. Thanks so much for joining us. Great to meet you, Paul. Good luck in New York in 3 weeks.
See you in New York. Great luck. Good luck, and we'll see you in 3 weeks and win it all. How about that?
Paul Pompa, everyone. He has Big Brown, and again, 21 days from today, it is on to Big Sandy. Can he tackle the mile and a half? Can he become the first Triple Crown winner in 3 decades? We will find out in New York again in 3 weeks. That is going to wrap things up for us here at the Preakness Stakes. We thank you so much for joining us all week leading up to the second jewel of the Triple Crown, to the crew and all their hard work in tireless hours back in Los Angeles. Also the crew here in Baltimore, of course, expressbet.com, twinspires.com, Claiborne Farms, and the entire horse racing television team. Stay tuned. Peter Lurie with more post-race Preakness coverage from Old Hilltop in Baltimore, Maryland. For Millie Ball, Jeff Siegel, I'm Laffit Pincay saying so long from Baltimore. New York Belmont Stakes. Big Brown has a date with history. We'll see you then.
Big Brown is turning it into a runaway. Big Brown rolls home here powerfully.
Geared down as Big Brown just rolls home. Big Brown undefeated on his way to Louisville as he wins the Florida Derby.
Big Brown bounding home to a convincing win in the Run for Roses. Big Brown's doing it again. He is disappearing from the field. He waltzes home to win the Preakness